Hi everyone, this is Michelle, and today we are going to share and how to prepare your and the tax, right? So in the first, you see this slide, and it's and if you have the job and you're working, and actually it's 12 months, and then you pay like you're working for the Uncle Sam is 5 months. You're working for the Uncle Sam, okay? So that's why, and we are here and to learn, okay, how to and and get your tax benefit, okay? I'm not the CPA, but this slide from the Helen and Lee, and she is a CPA, and she's a master of the, and the degree in the, United States. And so she is a tax expertise, but she is also the franchise owner, so, and her pin level is professional coordinator. So, and that's, she knows the CPA, the tax law, and she also know and the, business, and the system. So that's why I like her PowerPoint. Okay. So anyway, and like everybody know, it's tax season, and somebody is exciting, and somebody is really really struggle. Okay, and but for us, everyone in this, and the opportunity, and is the big benefit is legally and reasonably and to and lower your tax, right? So that's you can see when you're working, and it's a W-2, right? So that's a form and the W-2. So, and that's why I said you're working 12 months and the 5 months and for this, and the Uncle Sam, right? And so that's why you can see, and if you have this program, and like I said, and actually we have the two in the tax system and in the United States. Okay, so and the left side is, and you make money, you go to work, pay first. Okay? Huh? So would you mute yourself, please? Because I recorded and somebody will use in the future. Please mute yourself and to keep the, quiet and in this, recording. So, and actually there are two tax system, and the one in the left is you make money, then you pay tax first, and then you're spending later. But in the right side, and you work money. Who's talking? I can hear you. So please please mute yourself, okay? So in the right side, it's, and you make money, your hard work money, you spend first, you pay later, okay? So that's, the two tax system. But like if you are, my partner, and and I always talk about the, and you make the, and the $100 from your work, and then you can save $21, and in the, and the right side, right? So, and if you are interested, you can, and watch the video first, okay? And we have the, and the separate video. So, which means I told you is each of your and the annual income, and the, like your job, it's and the 10,000 income, you can save 2,100. Okay, so if you have the, and 20,000 income, you can save 4,200, right? If you like average income is 30,000, you can save $6,300, right? So that's what we all talk about. That's, my experience. Like I said, I'm not CPA, I'm not, and the, and the expertise, but in this business, I'm expertise, okay? And also for the tax benefit, I'm expertise, okay? So that's from my personal experience. That's why I write down, that's my patent. I create this one, right? So I use this number and to match the two tax system. So but the CPA, the Helen, used this one in her presentation. So which means she already agree what I say. Okay. So but usually it's the tax system and from this one. Okay. So and I want you really understanding this is really makes sense, okay, because what I said is 10,000 income and you can save $2,100, right? That's I say it. But when you look at this, and this when you look at this, who say this one? Former RS attorney, okay, the president of the tax, and the institute, and Sandy Botkin, and he said, "You will never get rich until you learn to get your tax, down to the legal minimum." So you will probably save 2,000 to 10,000 per year by start your and the part-time business. So that's why I said if your annual income 10,000 and you will save 2,100, right? So that's and you accumulate it by yourself, okay? But that's legally, reasonably, okay, to and the lower your tax. So that's why, and when and it's going to your and the tax prepare, and you need to know and what you qualify, right? So actually you can see, and in order to qualify and as a business lower your tax, actually, and you need to and know what is ICE say requirement, right? So according to the coding, ICE coding number 334, and they said in order to qualify as business and its motive, a profit motive. What's that mean? This means I want to make money. How can you show the eyes, or how can you show the people say I want to make money, right? So that's why, like I said, and you need to go into the and it's out of state training. That means you are seriously, right? So that's why when you go into the CPA, they will give you another form, the travel form, and the date and the city and how many nights and how much money you spend. If you don't have that one, and how could you and say I want to and doing this business, right? So that's I say the profit motive, which means out of the state, and then you pay the money for the training, right? The second one, the IC say is ongoing efforts. So which means consistently, persistently, and to put your efforts. What's that? So that's why according to this one, and we ask, and everybody have the authorship, which means every month, and you are trying the product, you are buying the product, you're trying it. So that's all, and it's here. So that's it's not like our company ask you to and buying everything every month, and actually it's a RS, okay, and the requirement. And the second the one you can see is and you need business activity, right? So what's that one? You put time and efforts, and how could put time and efforts? So which means and the time and you tracking. So use your and the tax saving the software. So that's why I want everybody, and you need to and going to your back office and to have this business log, okay? Because when you have this business log, and it's really can be and conduct your and the activity, the eyes will ask you what is the time you put, and what is your efforts, right? So that's why, and you need, like going to this home page. So when you click this home page, and you can see, and they have the, and the tax saving, the software. So that's, means you can, and get your time tracking and get your, mileage tracking. So, and that's, very, very important. So if you don't, all about your document in the United States, everything is about the document. Okay. So if you and don't have the document, you cannot claim anything. But if you do spend time and spend training and spend money, of course you can, and get everything back. Okay. So that's why when you see this tax saving, it's a, software. So, and then when you see here, and I want you to put, and the time and the, activity and the mileage. So that's why, and actually you didn't spend any money, right? And the people say, oh, and it's $150 every month. But if you're doing the, like mileage, and that's, and anyway, you drive the car, right? But when you're driving the car, that's is the key important. You're driving your car is driving your car, okay? And then you cannot claim here. But when you're driving your car and when you see the people, you need to see the people. You need to tell the people convert spending to earning, right? You tell the people, and do you want to drink the coffee? Do you want to try this coffee? So you need to, expose your product or expose your, and it's, meet your clients or, and just, tell the people and the shopping annuity convert spending to earning, right? So by doing this, just ask and the one or two words, okay? So, and by doing this, and your mileage can be, tracked. Do you see if, like yesterday, and I went to the Oakland, and then I see the CPA, okay? So here is when you see the CPA, and they will ask you, say, hey, and, how many mileage you drive, okay? And then and she said, 5,000 miles. And the CPA said, what's for? What's that for? So, and when you see, and what's that for, and how you answer it, right? So that's why, and and she said the ISCPA asked her, and how many miles you drive? She said 5,000, and then and this and CPA asked her what is for, and she said for work. Can you count your mileage here? No. Okay. Yeah. So that's why you are here, and you need to, and open your mouth to share, to ask people. But if, like I said, and you're working like the 3 days or 5 days, but during your weekend, and then you drive the, and you drive, and to see the people, and all the mileage will be here. I know, and the people don't want to go out on the weekend or after work. Why? Because they thought they're tired, they want to relax. But when you, like me, when I ask myself, did I get paid by driving? No. So every time I driving, even if I go into grocery, it's just grocery. It's just, you cannot count business. You see? But if I tell the CPA, say, hey, when I go into the grocery and shopping, so, and then I talk with the people, is this count for business? No, because you go shopping, But if I said I go to the shopping, I want to prospect people, okay, that's why I go shopping. I want to ask everybody, do you want to convert your spending to earning? Right? When I check out, I say, hey, you paid $70, you just spend. But did you see? I paid the $100. I can save the, $100 and the spending. So which one you want? You want to, just subtract your $70, or you want to save your $100? You see? So that's why, and when I say this one, and that's mileage, I can be deductible. Because maybe I ask one or maybe I ask two. I need somewhere to be prospecting. But I do ask. So when I ask more, and my business is more. Do so how many of you and doing this, right? So that's why, and this is one is not like a yes or no, or right or wrong. No, it's all depending on your activity. It's all depending how you answer these questions. Okay. So that's why, and when we told them last time, say, okay, if I go to work, okay. So, and when you go to work, and it's just, your work. But during the lunch break, you say, oh, I go to work, but during lunch break, I still talk with the people, you know. Yeah, sounds like you can, under the claim, under the mileage. But if it's like separately, say, oh yeah, this is my work. Okay, 5,000 miles is my work. 5,000 miles, but like 2,000 miles is my work. 3,000 miles is my, and the business. And the talking, attending training, exposure of the product, delivery product to per customer. Okay, that's 3,000. That's why we like the distance. So when you put the mileage here, the money is automatically come out. Okay. So every time this one is encourage me to talk with more people. If I don't talk, I don't, I just drive. So I didn't get paid. But if I do, because of the $56, I know, making $60 you have to work. But when I just, ask people one or two words can be $56, why not? So that's why it's like, push me and to open mouth to ask everybody around me, you see? So that's why when you go to work, you say, okay, that's, and the 2,000 miles is, I just go to work, and this is 3,000 miles is I just, and talk with people. Even if you, during your lunch break, and when you talk the activity here, it's not like the lunch break. It's like the when, where, who you talk with, so, and about what, right? So who, when, where, and what you talk. So that's how, and you drive like maybe, how many miles? 98. Okay, so you can put it here, right? So I want you understanding your answer is determined, and it's it's a count or it's not count. Okay, so that's why we need to, and the training here, and also we need to activity like share your, and as a business, share your product to everyone around you. Okay, otherwise, and also you need to do this, and as activity log. So, and then, like I said, when you put the mileage here, and that's, and it come out a lot, you see, that's only the January, right? It's not even the 1 month. So you can use, like me, I can use this one, or I can use, another my form. So I do the both for this year because I think that the, document is really very important. So when you see this mileage, okay, so, and actually it's added, $20, $70, $50, but when add it and together, that's a lot of the money, so that's why you can see, and the mileage and they add up together, and you can see how many miles, how much money that will be. It's 535. So you see, when you, that's why you claim as a mileage, standard mileage. Why? Because when you claim the gas, so that's not standard. It's not like this much. Okay. So that's why when you see, when you claim the mileage and you claim the standardized, okay, and that's help you to, get the more and the benefit. Okay. So that's why when I tell the people, I say, hey, Did you see this is your car, right? So the car is your transportation, and you always spend money, right? And if and buy the car, and then you have to drive. Yeah, it's you drive to your work. It's just and for your drive. But how could you use this car to make money? Number one, maybe you drive the Uber after your work to make money and buy this car, right? Or and you're driving the taxi, so you have to put some of the hours and for driving. But for some people say, I don't want to, and the case, I don't want the other people to get in my car, so they don't want to drive Uber. But how could you let this car to make money? So that's why we said, okay, we open an account with shop.com and the shopping annuity, and I convert my spending to earning. So when you have your car, but you never and share your business with the people, and you still, and it's a car, right? So that's why I said, and because you want your car to make money, and then that's why you have to share, and the people around you have to ask them, hey, do you want to get paid by driving? Right? That's why I and share with another mom, and they want to pick up the kids. I say, yeah. So when you pick up the kids and you see some and the parents there, so can you ask them, do you want to get paid by driving here? Right? So that's why you ask, and then you get one or two on the name list, and then when you come back, you follow up, send them the video, send them the and the information, and then you can count the activity, right? So but when you claim, like this year, if you are the new partner, when you claim the standard mileage, like you claim was a mileage, that's called the standard claim. Okay, mileage claim. So and that's would be great. But if you want to claim with the gas, like, and the receipt, that's, and called the gas, the operation cost, actual cost. But when the first year you claim like this, and the next year you cannot claim the, standard mileage. Okay. So that's why I recommend people just to get I know some people say, I don't want to do the, writing and the tracking. I just want to get the receipt to, add all the receipt, how much it will be. I know you can do that. But it's, like I said, and United States, everything is documented. So I want you to document evidence and also to record your activity. That will be good. Okay. In this case, like I said, you can, and save $2,000, dollars or $3,000 from your and the mileage deduction, right? So that's a lot. But depending on you, do you really ask people around you? Okay, in order to get the tax write-off, you have to and ask people around you. Okay, so and then next thing and is your home. Okay, so the home is same thing here, and your mortgage, your property tax, your home insurance, it's everything is like and the non-deductible. Okay, and but like I said, if you put your home, your house is your house. Okay, but if you put your home, say, hey, this is my office, okay? So, and then you can see and what's the total square feet and what is your home office exclusively for the business, for the customer, for the, and meeting, right? So that's an area you can count as a meeting room, right? And then, like me, I said, I want to get more benefit. That's why when you come to my and the home, and I will say, oh, this is my display room, right? Everybody come to my house, they have to pass here. And then when they look at this one, they will ask me, hey, what's this one? Oh, well, it's a nice, cabinet, right? So you need to display. So when you display there 24 hours, that's exclusive too. And then your product, you see, even if your product, empty bottle, put it in your warehouse, that's your and the garage, put on your garage, it's still storage, warehouse for the, storage your product, right? So like this one, you can itemize category, but you do have to display, but because if you don't display, how could you do that? That's why the company gave you, when you pay the $150, they gave you three and the, product like the snap, for your kitchen, right? Display. Oh, the L'Oreal Spa, for your bathroom display, right? And for your skincare, even if, and your bathroom, and you still can, use that one for display, right? And also for yourself. So you need to and put some the product there, and then and you can claim. Otherwise, you just claim one room, okay? Maybe it's a 2,000 square feet, but you only have the, and this one is like the 100 square feet. So that's your house. Everybody asks, how about my mortgage? Can you deduct from my mortgage? Yes or no? Depending on how you display your home, right? So when you come to my house, my cabinet is not like the silverware. No, it's all my product. That's how I, and the claimed, right? So that's why, and I want you to do it right, and I want you to know, and what is this one, and also like, and we are not a traditional business. Like traditional business, they don't have the product display, so they don't have the product and the storage, so that's why they cannot count it, okay? So this is home office deduction, right? So you put, in the cabinet and in your, and the, in the working area, okay? So that's why, and we need to do, and this one, the house and the car, okay? And the next one, but like I said, it's your, and it's, and it's the time, how you track, right? So I really recommend to you, and the time you can track by, and the activity, because, it's not like the CPA said, oh, did you make money from the business? How you answer it? It's not like the no. Most people say no. Why they say no? Because they thought, oh, I didn't get the commission paycheck from my, and the 1099. But this take time. But you can, and still get retail profit, and from your, and it's, and it's, from your, and the business, right? And also, even you didn't make any money, no retail, no paycheck, you still, as long as you have your activity, like you have your time to build it, you are still allowed legally, reasonably to, and lower your tax. Okay, why? Because did you see when you do the activity, it's, the time. And what you do, business tax training in Bay Point. You see, that's why I did this morning. Okay, what you do is education, right? And then that's how, like yesterday we signed a new partner in Oakland. So that's, the sales, 300 BV, right? So actually, and in order we want to, get the, and the tax saving, so that's why we need to do something. But when you put everything here, and then you go into the home, and the time is here. So when you have activity, even if you didn't make money, you still can claim. Why? Because you do spend time to do it. Okay, but it takes time to make money. It takes time to improve your skill, right? So that's why we do the activity breakdown here. Prospecting, 16 hours. Education, 11 hours. Sales, 10 hours. You see? So that's why I like this one is, and really, and the, and tracking your time. So that's eyes all about, the eyes want to see what? Qualify a business. They want to see the time. They want to see the training. You have out state of training like Miami, right? So, and you still go there and enjoy the Sunshine Beach, but you're still attending, under the training. So that, and also when you are in the training, So please save your tickets. Please save your agenda. Please save your, and the pictures, okay? And so that's why, and we, and need to know. And also when you are in Miami, like I said, and maybe we have the, 2 people and 4 people share one room. But when you look at the Miami lounge, it's still $190. Okay, so that's why you can claim it. But for 3 nights, it's $600, right? So that's why some money you claim is you spend, but some money is not. Okay, so that's why I said you do need an out of state training. So that's, and it's about the time and the efforts and the profit motive and the authorship about ongoing efforts. Okay. So by doing this, did you see, you need to complete all accurate books. So that's, you need to keep your tracking record. Okay. So that's why, and we talk about, and the tax. But first, like I said, okay, and this is we talk about the whole business, like home business, right? So that's what we talk about the tax write-off. You need activities, but like I said, and for most of you, and you can claim as like annuity, right? So that's why when you're going to your CPA, please ask them and how, say, hey, let me ask you how you claim your and as a traditional annuity, right? So you have to learn too. That's why, when you see my business log, and I see a lot of CPA, and then recently, because I really want them, I want to ask them, say, hey, how could you claim your traditional, and as an annuity? So it's the same thing, right? So that's why they say, oh, you open an account before the March 15, and then, and you open an account, you put money in, so then you will have the 1099R, like, how much money you put, right, in your annuity, and then we can tax write off. That's it, you see? But same thing here. They like, traditional annuity is according to your income. It's like 12% or to 15%. So that's why you put 3,000 to, and 5,000, and as a percentage to buy your annuity. So same thing when you ask them how you claim your traditional annuity, same thing here, right? So this is my annuity and the shopping annuity. So you need to go to your back office, okay? So you need to go into your back office and you need to print it this one too, so you go to your back office and then you go to the report, my organization, okay, and then you go to your report, right? So, and then you go into your annuity, okay? So that's why, and when you're going to here, annuity, so that's how you claim your an annuity. Say, hey, in the year 2018, I bought the annuity, same thing, like a traditional annuity, here is shopping annuity, So you need to let them see the annuity, okay? You don't know like the retirement annuity or it's a shopping annuity, but you know annuity, okay? So that's why, and when you have annuity, please go back to the, last year, 4 quarter, okay? So actually you need to print it 4 quarter of your another shopping annuity, okay? So then you can see here is, $3,600. So you have to click this view qualify order. So you need to click this one to print it, okay? And then you can see what we do. Where is $3,600? Okay, so that's, like how could you convert your spending into your earning through your shop.com? So that's why everything you have to buy from your shop.com, Macy, your shop.com and Taylor, your shop.com Bad Bill, right? So that's why, And when you buy everything from your shop.com, and then you have your shopping annuity here. And what's the benefit here? So they don't ask you, say, hey, is this enter what you buy? And is that personal use or is business use? No, when you have the annuity, why I have to buy? Because I want to put money into my annuity. And for the, and some time, and I, can, and get money and the back, right? So that's, and you need the, total amount, total order amount, right? So that's why you need to add this, and the middle one, like, and how much is the total and how much is the BV or IBV, you just for the example. But in case, that's why I created the another form is shopping annuity form, you see. So then you can, that's for year 2018. So you will say, oh, okay, that's the 6,000, and for my this quarter, and then maybe like 330 BV. Okay, so it's but you don't, and you put this one, and then when they ask you, and what's this for, and the $3,600, maybe this for the, and the create BV, and then everybody can get paid by BV, right? So, but you add just 3,006 here, okay? So that's why each quarter, do you see the January from the March and April from the June, and that's the last one, the October from the December. So you just put this one, and then that's for the things you buy from your shop.com, so that's why I put 3,600 something here. And also, and the next part is your every auto ship, right? Every month you pay $150, and it's still here. And you reorder the product, it's still in your annuity. So, and when you click here, and you can see I want to add this one, okay? It's not only the BV, it's the amount. Did you see here? So I add all this amount together, that's my annuity, plus, the before one. So you need to print it this, in a form, and also you need to add it all the number together, give the CPA, say, hey, that's the whole year of the last year 2018, that's, my annuity account. That's it. Okay, so you either claim your tax with the shopping annuity and for the full quarter, or if you don't have that one, and then you claim as a business. So that's why I understand when you claim as a business, and you just use the black card claim as a business. Okay, so when you claim as an annuity, that will be easier because they already have the annuity there. You just print it, copy, paste. But when you use the black card, it's like for your business. So, but you can claim the one time, like me. Maybe I have to combine it with the shopping annuity and the business card. But if I already claim in the shopping annuity, I don't repeat here. I just claim one time. Okay. But for something like the car insurance, right? So maybe I have to claim on my here, right? Because it's a business, and then I can claim more. But for you, it's a full-time your job, part-time your business. Maybe you just can claim the 50%. That will be okay. Okay, so that's why. And you see my ADT and my car insurance, my and the water bill. So it's everything is paid by my black card. That's how I can, and claim. Why? Yeah, I have to explain to the CPA, say, hey, why I can claim this one? Because first, my Diablo water bill and is my product order, have order number, and why I have to, use this one because I want to create the BV. Okay, even if the 1%, and that's why my whole team got paid and I got paid. So I spend this money, I want to create the BV. But when you claim it, you still claim as this amount, okay? Whatever the order total amount, that's your, and the claim, okay? But the one thing you have to, and the notice, and this is the spending you cannot over your income. For example, your annual income is 30,000. You can say, oh, my spending is 35,000. Where is the $5,000 go? Okay, so that's you cannot over your and the income. And also, I would recommend is just like and not all of them, just like 20,000 difference. Okay, so that's what I did, 20,000 difference. So that's low income after and the tax. That's low income, so that's why 20,000 is reasonable. If like your income is 80,000, so you just claim like the 60,000, right? So the $2,000, $20,000 difference will be fine. Okay, so that's my experience. I recommend. Okay, so but depending on the number. Okay, so that's why in the two parts we claim. And but if you didn't do and the deductor, and please go into this form, either do and the like and the form, like I said, yeah, the people say, oh yeah, it's very, and it's and it's complicated. I say no, because when you put it every month, January, February, March, and you put the number in, and actually, and this form automatically calculated from your whole year. So it's 100,000, right? 109,000. So make the 109,000 is not easier, but if you spend like in 10 minutes a day to write, just write down what you do, and then you can claim here, and why not, right? And also you are very confident and comfortable, say, oh, this is what I doing. This is really I spend time to do it. But the business not grow is not my fault. Why? Because I try my best. I do put everything here, but and everything take time to build the business. You see, but as long as you have this time and efforts, activity logged, you will be fine, right? So that's why. And I recommend you do and this form. But if you and didn't do it, like I said, for the some people and it's new partner, they didn't do it, and then we gave them this form, so like in the shopping annuity, and go to your back office, and the 4 quarters you put your number in and put your total number here. And also the second is your business mileage. Like I said, you do have to, part-time is like, not equal to no time. You do spend some time and go out to, talk with somebody. That's why I really don't understand it. It's an exciting program, and you teach people make money, spend money, and then trying to save money. So everyone want to save money. Why don't you and then come in here, learn how to save your spending? It's $1 million in your life. So every time I'm so excited, I cannot stop asking people. I cannot stop telling people. But then you see, when we talk with people, they always open account because they really see and it's they need it. Okay, so that's why your activity is a very very and it's important, and also it's very easy to doing that one. So that's why all you need to do is go out and to and it's and share with people. Then you can and doing this benefit. Okay, so that's why I want to emphasize here. First one is and as shopping annuity, and you put this and the number in new partner, and then you put the business mileage here. Okay, so you do talk with somebody, or you're going to training, or you're going to seminar, But like tonight, yes, you can say, oh, I attending and the webinar. but you don't have the receipt, right? So that's why, and every time you just, in the screenshot with your and the phone, right? And then you can, put your, and as a cell phone bill or PG&E or water bill or, and as a internet. So you just put everything here. And then, and the CPA will, itemize for it. Like, say, oh, how much, did you doing business? Did you share with people? Did you go into training? You say, oh, yeah. So, and here is my training tickets, right? So you put all the training tickets, all the, and the traveling, and here. So that's why, and then your car expense, you see? And like your DMV or and your car maintain, change oil, so or everything is here, right? And if your house you rent it, you rent house, you write on here, okay? You rent. And if you got the house mortgage, so you put your house mortgage, interested, property tax, and homeowner insurance, and homeowner association fee. So you put everything here, right? And the home improvement. So whatever, and there's a number there, you put here. And this is the important one, travel. Did you see? Are you going to out of the state travel? So the flight, meals, lounge, and how many nights, and that's all the car rental, and also the ticket, and how much, the ticket, and the number. So that's why I want you guys and to fill in this form and give to your and the CPA, and then they will do and the things for you. Okay. So, any questions? But like I will say, and this is, and it's and roughly, and tell you the difference between the shopping annuity and the what's the business, okay, the like home business or part-time business. So that's why, and you use the shopping annuity much more easier. Okay, but when the CPA asks you how you answer this question and how you explaining and to them, right? But like I said, and this converts this annuity is legally reasonably, okay, but all depending how you show your CPA, right? So that's why today and we just and show the CPA, say, hey, come on, and the shopping annuity is what convert your spending into your earning through your shop.com, okay? So then he said, who is shop.com? I said, okay, the shop.com. Who is shop.com? And that's, the three giants. And also, and you can see the reputation, the credit. The shop.com is, the Better Business Bureau for the, and a rating A plus. That's a reputation. That's a credit. And also the 2 times and win this, and the honor. It's not easy. Okay, so that's a Better Business Bureau. Okay, so if you go to the Amazon, you can Google it. Amazon is B plus. Okay, so we are better than the Amazon, right? So and then and for the top 500 Fortune company, 5 top and the 500 Fortune company, and that's why we are here, right? So this is your legally and reasonably and the credit. So that's why when they ask you and convert your spending into your earning through your shop.com, and that's credibility and of the shop.com, right? So and again, like I said, and you have to digest what you learn, and you have to really and change your buying habits and convert your spending into your earnings through your shop.com. And also you really have to attending our world conference in Miami. Okay, so And that's all for today. And if you have any questions, you can ask me. And I just want to saving my recording. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it's saved. So, and yeah. Do you have any questions?
No, Michelle. No.
Okay. So if you don't have any questions, that's all for tonight. And I hope you prepare your tax, document, and then we can share, in the next time. Okay. So good night.
Thank you.